everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to an exciting playthrough by GreyElephant Gaming. What are we playing today?
Today we're playing Ethnos.
That's right, Ethnos! I got this bad boy in a trade. Sucker! Whoa, wait a minute.
You're getting into the review portion already.
But who was the sucker, him or me? Well, we'll find out. We're going to play through this. We're going to find out who is the best at doing the kingdom thing. And then we'll come back for our review portion. Alright, here we are, sitting down to play some Ethnos, and the cover of the box is pretty groovy. I love that artwork. And that's where it kind of ends, because the board is really boring looking.
The cards are cool.
The cards are cool, I do agree
and these
with
little
that.
components are awesome. I like them.
Carmen likes these
cool.
little, yeah, she likes those.
They're ninja stars.
Yeah, that's what they are. Shurikens, whatever that is. And of course, as you can already tell, I am joined by my beautiful bride, Carmen.
Hello.
Alright, so why don't we give you guys a quick overview of what we're trying to do here, and then we're going to get this game started. So we have a total of 6 lands. In each one of the lands, we have victory points up here at the top. In a 2-player game, we're only going to play 2 ages. Whoever has the most tokens in these lands at the end of the age is going to score this many victory points. If we tie, then we can split the points. The way that we try to get our tokens out there is that we are going to play these cards. We each start with 1 card. The card will represent either a land by the color, or it's going to represent a faction. So the way that you're going to play them is in sets of either families or sets of colors or lands, you know. So either you're going to match all blues or reds or greens, or you're going to match all of the same types of characters, which
like
can be of several.
Merfolks.
Yeah, which could be of several different types of land colors. Now, whomever you put on the top of your stack whenever you create a set is going to be considered the leader. And if you notice at the bottom, depending on who you have on the top, that's going to give you an ability for that leader. And that's kind of the neat part about this game, is you always have to try to struggle on who you want to make your leader. I'm not going to go over each one. There's 5 different races in a 2-player game in this box. I'm not going to go over each one of them on what they do. This will all be revealed as we play the game. There are 3 dragon cards that are in the bottom half of this deck. Whenever the 3rd dragon card is drawn, then that would end the age. I am first player, so on my turn I have one of 3 options. I can either play a set, which means I could play this card if I wanted to, even just a set of 1 out of my hand, and then I would look on the board and I would see if I have a token on the board. I'll explain exactly how we can try to place the tokens whenever we get a lot of tokens out there. In a 2-player game it's a little bit different, but I'll explain that when we get to that point. Now, one thing I do want to show you though is that as we place sets on the board at the end of the age, we're going to score points depending on the size of the set. So if we get 6 cards in our set, it's going to score us 15 points. So you don't necessarily want to go too crazy by making sets of 1. And you don't want to do that either, because as the game progresses it gets harder and harder to place out here on the board. So I could play a set, that's 1 action. I could take one of the face-up cards, that's my action, or I could draw the top card from the deck. I just want one of these. I'm going to take the Merfolk right here and add it to my hand here. That would end my turn. Now it goes to Carmen.
Alright, well, I think I'll just take a card, and I am going to take this dwarf right here.
My axe!
These turns are really fast.
Saying stand by like. Okay, and then for me, I want this other Merfolk. And I'll place it right there, and then it goes back to Carmen.
Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take the top card and see what I get. Ooh, exciting.
Okay, so I am going to do something a little bit different too. I will play a set of the Merfolk. Okay, so here's how this works. Now notice they're all of different colors of lands, so whichever one I place on top, that's where I'm going to be able to place one of my markers. So what I want to do now is I kind of want to look over the board. I've got red, gray, and blue. So blue is not a very valuable land. There's only a 0 and a 2 victory point marker. I have the red, which is a 2 and a 6. That one's a little bit better. Gray is a 2 and a 4. So I think I'd like to put my marker there. So what I'm going to do is make the red one my top. He is going to be my leader, which technically any of them
red leader
all do the same thing. Red leader, checking in. So what I do now is I'm going to take one of my little markers and I'm going to place it in the red land, just like that. Now, the Merfolk, if you look on the bottom, whenever you make them a leader, it says advance X spaces on the Merfolk track. So now what I get to do is I get to advance on this little track. Now whoever is at the at the furthest along on this track at the end of the age will score 1 victory point at the end of age 1 and 3 victory points at the end of age 2. But there's also another added benefit. I go 1, 2, 3. Anytime you hit this little symbol right here on the Merfolk track, that allows you now to place an extra one of your markers anywhere you wish on the board. So let's see, where would I like to go?
I know where I would like to go.
I like this one right here, and I like this one right here. Both of them are pretty fantabulous, so I'll go here though. Okay, so that would end my turn. Now, let's say if I had other cards in my hand, I would now be forced to discard those cards. Because I played a set, you discard the rest of your hand. Ugh, good thing I was playing really smart and I played them all at once. Well, actually, let's just say I got kind of lucky.
You got lucky?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can get lucky. Yeah.
That's not lucky, I can tell. Okay, so, elves are really cool. I'm just going to take that elf. Just don't tell the elf.
Alright, I'm going to press my luck again. Let's see what I can get. Ooh.
I like it when you press your luck.
I know you do.
And I don't want to play just a single elf. That's kind of a waste. So let's just draw a card. See what we get.
Did you get lucky?
Oh my god, I am so lucky. That was exactly what I wanted.
Dang it. Alright, alright. I really hate these decisions.
All right.
Because, you know, I just, like, maybe if I drew this time, then I would get lucky, you know? Okay, so...
Yay, she's going to give me something to...
I'm going to discard. Okay, so I'm going to make my green dude the leader. And the way this works is this band counts as X+1 for end of age scoring. So remember Tim showed you this little score track. So at the end of the age, I'm going to be able to count it as 4 cards and get 6 points instead of 3. So that's pretty cool. I was hoping to, you know, get more, but it didn't work out because I just couldn't get lucky. So I'm going to put my...
I want to point this out because she's placing in the green, which means that because I already had a marker here, she had to play a band of at least 2 cards to be able to place here.
Right.
Now, for either one of us to place in this land, we're going to have to play a band of 3 cards because in a 2-player game, you have to be able to exceed the total value of all the markers in the land.
Which makes it pretty challenging. Okay, well, I guess I have to discard these now.
Yay. What do I get?
Which means congratulations. There's your elf.
Ooh.
You just got lucky.
I got lucky. Oh, and I think I will take that elf. I will take the elf. There we go. Yay.
Alright. And let's see if I get lucky. Actually, it doesn't really matter since I don't have this. My 1 card.
And I think I will take this orc. An orc is an orc, of course, a orc.
Alright, and let's see what I get.
I got decisions to make. I think I will be pig. And let's see if I can get lucky. And, oh my god, so lucky! Oh, that's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna be silly and just place
You're gonna place 1 orc.
Just gonna...
1 merfolk?
1 merfolk.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could have done 1 orc, but oh well.
So that moves you up, you get to place 1 out here.
1 in the orange.
In the orange, and then you get to move up 1 space there.
Woohoo!
Yay. Okay, I don't think I... Should I grab the orc? Oh, I'm gonna grab the orc.
You should.
Touch the butt.
You'll never believe what I'm gonna do on my turn.
What happens next may shock you. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do.
I was going to wait for you to discard, but you have elves, so it's not going to happen.
Yes.
I'm going to be
I'm going to play 2 elves. My top one's an orange. I've got 2 of them out, which means that I can place a marker here. So the deal with the elves is this. You may keep up to X cards in your hand, which means that I play 2 elves, so now I can choose 2 cards I want to keep in my hand. I want to keep both of these, so I'll discard these 2 out. So there you go. There's a Minotaur and a Dwarf for you.
This is a tough decision. Do I want to take one of those? I think I'll take my chances.
Ooh. Risky business. Okay, and now I will play a band of orcs. I will put the red one on top and the green one underneath. So the way this works is I get to place out here, because I've only got one red so far, so now I've got 2 reds out there. I had 1, so I had to exceed that with 2, a band of 2. Plus, now, because the red one is on top, I place an additional marker on this little board. So the way this board works is the more of these tokens I put on here, the higher the victory point value will go. 1 marker is only worth 1, 2 would be 3, 3 is 6, 4, all the way up to 20. I can wipe this off at the end of the age, and then I could reset, or I could just keep going and try to hopefully hit that 20-point mark. We'll see. All right, that's it for me. We'll go back to Carmen.
I think I will take this one right here.
And I want this green Minotaur. Hello, green Minotaur. Hello, Jim.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
That's not what I wanted. I didn't get lucky.
Okay, I'll just draw. Oh, I got lucky.
And let's see what I get. Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted either. It's not working out very well because, yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and just play this set. So I will make the green Minotaur the leader. So what his says is this band counts as X plus 1 for placing a marker on the board. So this is technically a band of 3 for just placing a marker on the board, which means I do exceed the value of the markers that are here on the board. So I get to place an additional one here and take the lead in the green land. Whee me!
I need to stop trying to collect cards and get some stuff out on the board. I'm starting to shake in my boots over here. But I'm going to take a card anyway, and that's still not what I wanted, and I'm really upset.
Whatever I draw is what I wanted. Just what I wanted! Yay!
Dang it. One more time, because I'm going to kick myself if it could have been the right one. Alright, now I'm kicking myself because it wasn't, and I'm just... Whatever, I give up. I give up on life.
The thing about orcs is this. I'm going to play him.
You can just play it and,
all by himself, okay? Now, if you look, he's not going to score me any points at the end of the game. But
well, actually,
there are no gray markers here yet, so that means I can place one of them there. Plus, now I get to place an additional one on the gray spot here. So, yeah, not a bad deal. All right, back to you, sweetie.
This is not looking good for me. I'm going to try one more time. You need to start discarding things. You're just not helping me out any over here.
I'm sorry.
Alright, well, I got something that I wanted that time.
Now, you do have a maximum hand size of 10 cards.
Right.
And you cheated in our last game.
I did, twice. I did.
And everybody's watching you now.
I do not have 10 cards. I have...
Because I can't quite see how many you got.
I have 8 cards.
I'm going to count on the viewers to count your cards for me, so...
I'm totally lying.
I think she's got a few cards tucked somewhere. I don't trust her. Alright, so let's keep him. Alright, back to Carmen. And she's going to play a set, it looks like.
Okay, so here's my question. Should I put my marker in the red land or the purple land? I could choose either one.
The purple land would be more valuable.
The purple land is...
8 freaking victory points.
It's 8 victory points. And in this, what we haven't told you is that in the second age, if you take second place, then you're still going to get 8 victory points. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But the purple land right now is open. I mean, I could put something there with only one card, whereas the red land
it's a little more difficult.
Is more difficult to place in.
True.
And I'd be giving Tim 6 victory points at the end of the game.
Well, I mean, you're only going to give me 2 at the end of age 1. I mean...
I know, but do I really want to give you 6 at the end of the game because I've been avoiding placing there? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I'll go red. So I'm going to have to, like, reorder these. But, yeah, anyway, we'll go with red.
You got dwarfs again?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
I was actually trying to get enough elves so that I wouldn't have to discard, but there we go. You get all my cards.
Yay, a merfolk, an elf,
2.
2 merfolk?
Sweet.
What is it, my birthday again?
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna take this purple merfolk. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Yay!
I think I should take that red merfolk so that he doesn't get 2 of them from me. So I'm just going to do that. I know.
Whatever.
I know. I'm playing defense. I hate it. I hate that.
I want to play this single merfolk.
Yep.
All by himself.
There you go. 8
now...
points. 8 points practically for free.
And you could have placed there and prevented me from doing that, just so you know. Plus, I get to move up one space.
Well, I only need 2 cards to place there now. It's not like it's a big deal.
It's impossible. I totally locked you out, all right? Just accept your fate.
All right, let's
And then I discarded my gray orc.
Yeah, which is tempting. But...
Tempting.
Cool. Whatever.
Coolio.
Yes.
I'm going to take this oath.
See if I can get some more of these. Dun dun dun. Yay, me!
Failed. Okay. And I'll just take the second elf then. Yay.
I need more of these if I want to place on the board, and I got one of them. Let's see what happens.
I will draw myself.
I hate drawing cards because then I know I'm going to have to discard and give Tim free stuff.
Yay, free stuff. Okay, and I will take another card. Okay.
I'm not even sure what I'm doing at this point. Why am I drawing cards? I don't know.
For me! You're drawing them, so hopefully you can lay down a bunch for me to choose from, right? That would be awesome. Because everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Alright, well, I don't know. I guess it's time to use these.
Yay!
So I stopped drawing cards. And I'm trying to decide between purple and red again. And I just, for some reason, I feel the need to place red because basically, see, this band counts as X+1 for placing a marker on the board, which means it counts as 4, and 4 is what I need to place there, so I feel like I should use the ability, so I guess I will. I'll just
for the hey.
Put it right there.
I love the fact that you keep ignoring purple. It's beautiful.
I will not continue to ignore purple. I count my words.
I'm going to help you discard all the rest of yours. Oh, so many good things!
I was trying to get more merfolk. I'm sad.
It's the best day ever.
Hush.
I will not hush. I want to grab me a merfolk.
No, that was my merfolk. You give it back.
It's mine now.
I really hate to do this because I really don't need red now, but I do need merfolk and I don't want Tim to get it, so whatever.
I will take the elf. I will take the elf, the elf, the elf, the elf, the elf, the elf.
Well, I only have 1 card, which is doing me no good, so I'm going to have to draw. Let's see what I get. And that wasn't what I wanted, of course.
Yay. Carmen was off camera saying, play something, play something. I will not play anything. And when I do, you will get Jack Nor.
You need to play something and discard things.
You're going to hate me when I play.
He's sitting over there with 6 elves.
I'm
not going to get anything.
I don't have 6 elves.
I am not going to get anything. This stinks. Hate my life. I'm tempted to just play this because...
Well, you can't play it right now. You used your turn to draw it. This has been rather humorous.
Whatever.
Oh, God, this is so wonderful.
No. This is bad.
Okay, so let me see how many I've got now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I could still hold one more.
Better not be cheating over there.
I am totally cheating. I got like 6 cards in my pocket.
Alrighty, I'm going to take this one. I'm not going to draw no more. Take that.
You showed me. It's especially going to be funny if I draw exactly what I want. I love this game. It's the best game ever.
You know what? This really makes no sense.
Why?
Because look at all of your cards. Look at this and this and look at this. Makes no sense, man.
I don't know. I'm still not following you. I think it makes perfect sense. I'm good. I'm good with this.
I think I'm just going to play these 2 because I'm getting upset that I'm, like, doing nothing, so...
Don't be upset.
Play these 2 and put the gray one on top and That means I get to put a marker here.
Put a marker here. Put a marker
on
there.
The Greyland. We're not going to say the land names. We're just going to say the colors. It's easier. And
they have names.
Marker here on the orc board, which I love this orc board. I don't ever want to play without orcs.
Don't forget to discard your cards. That's
no,
important.
you can't have those.
I can too.
You can't. You have 10 cards. Ha!
Yes, well, I.
Ha ha.
Oh, we are the elves.
Haha, you could have had 6.
I'm okay with 5 because now I get to keep all 5 of the cards that I have in my hand. I don't have to discard
oh my gosh,
Jack.
That stinks. Really
and
bad.
I'm going to place another marker here.
That stinks too. Everything stinks.
Everything is stupid. Everything's stupid.
Everything is stupid. Everything stinks when Tim's winning the game. Everything is stupid.
And I can't draw crap. Man, she is so gonna hate me soon.
No! No!
No! No! Carmen's Darth Vader. No, me.
Alright, let me explain my strategy to you.
Happening.
The reason why I didn't move up on this board is because this is really easy to get to. And I wanted to get to this later in the game because it allows you to place a marker anywhere you want, which is harder to do later in the game, of course. So that's why I didn't move up yet. And, of course, I've lost my opportunity to, haven't I?
Because I take all the merfolk.
You take everything.
I take everything. Ugh.
Now I'm trying to decide whether I want to take this card or draw, because this actually could be helpful.
Reach for this guy.
We'll draw.
Where do I want to go? We got so many options with our merfolk.
Wow.
So we got 5 merfolk. I'll organize those in a minute. Here, I'll discard. You can have that dwarf.
Thanks.
All right, so it does move me up 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did pass that marker, which means I'm going to be able to place 2 markers this round. The first one is going to have to go into one of these colors I played. So I could go in purple, solidify that more. I could go in red to basically take away just the 2 points. Right now, we're going to split that at the moment, which 2 points really ain't that big of a deal. I could go into blue, which is worth, a whopping 0. You see how eager Carmen and I are to go there. I'm going to choose red, or orange. Just because it will be worth 4 and then 10.
Yeah.
And the 10 points, that's a 6-point swing. That's the biggest
where I was
swing.
going to go next. So good choice.
So now I get to play an additional marker,
me.
and I'm just going to place another one there.
Oh, wow.
So, okay. Carmen? Carmen was cursing off camera.
Yeah, there's only 2 merfolk left in that entire deck right there, so that's not good for me.
Chances of getting them is kind of low.
So I'm going to grab this, since I really don't have much of a chance with the merfolk. We will try elves, which I don't have much of a chance with either, because Tim's got 6 over there, but whatever.
I has all the elves.
Whatever's, man.
I got more than 6. I got 7.
Fine.
7 elves. And I will always love you. Ooh.
Was that supposed to make me feel better?
I was just singing to you.
Well, now I've got choices to make. I don't like choices.
Hard. I'll take this orange dwarf.
You always take exactly what I want.
I love it when I do that. That's been my strategy all along, to read your mind and take exactly what you want.
Sheesh. Maybe I can draw an orange.
Or maybe not.
See what happens. Of course. I got exactly what I wanted.
Okay, let's see what I get. My goodness. Well, this game just loves me to death. It just does. And everybody watching's like, wow, why does the game love Tim so much?
Look at my little variety thing, a variety pack I have going on over here. This is great.
Stuff.
This is great. You know what's funny is I went into this game thinking, oh my gosh, I'm glad we're going to film this because I love this game. And this is the first time I've been totally screwed by the luck of drawing cards, and I'm really starting to not like this.
I think it's fine.
This time.
I think drawing cards is awesome.
All right, yeah. That's exactly what I needed too.
The pinnacle of garbage. Watch me draw a fourth one. Watch me draw. You gotta do it. You gotta go.
No, you just messed it up. Did you seriously?
I did. I really did.
Oh, I drew a dragon. At least I get to draw again. If I had to like draw a dragon and get nothing, that'd really suck.
Well, we would actually kind of fit your gameplay.
It would totally fit. I might be able to do something with that one. So
we'll see.
Yay!
So we're starting to get late game. There's only one more of these guys left. Carmen, I drew 4 dwarfs. 4 dwarfs. Honestly, the game absolutely loves me. I'm gonna make green my top one, and then that way I can place right here. Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay, then we'll go back to Carmen.
I don't know if I should draw again. I'm not. Ugh, this is a tough decision to make because here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is I need to play this no matter what because that's gonna let me. If I play this, it's gonna let me. It's going to let me place a free one on the board. So I really need to do that. I guess I'll draw one more time. We'll see what I get. And that was completely unhelpful. So, oh well, whatever.
You want me to start drawing for you? I has the magic touch. I'm telling you.
If I could just get one more of these, it would at least be something.
You want me to draw for you? Let me draw for you.
Whatever.
Did it work? Did it? Did it work?
It worked.
Yes! I has detached!
This is ridiculous. What did I just say I needed?
I got the power!
This is creepy. Okay, guys, we're going to have to take a pause in gameplay so that I can perform an exorcism.
No! No! I'm so happy I could be there for you, and yet you want to purge this from me. I don't quite understand this. Alright, so... go back to Carmen.
I have 9 cards. What do you say, guys? Should I draw one more time, or should I just do this?
If you're gonna draw, let me do it for you again.
I think I should just go ahead and wait. Okay. Yes, draw for me. This is what I want, guys. Right here. I want that.
Hang on, I have to make the horror crust. What is that, horror crust? Did it work again?
Sort of. It wasn't what I asked for, but it was helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I'm here for. Okay, so I will discard the Minotaur because I just want to play this single orc, just so I can place that here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
and
5,
I can place
6, 7,
right here.
8, 9, 10. I have 10 cards.
Oh, boogity foo! It's just not fair.
I will sign up for anger management classes, I promise. I would have 6 Minotaur. This sucks.
I would have 6 Minotaur.
I'm going to say this right now. The hand limit, it has screwed me over so many times. I really think it's stupid. I really do.
No.
I think that you should be able to discard in order to pick up a card. You shouldn't have to play something because this... Anyway, I guess I'll play these, even though I could have had the 6th one, which would have given me 5 more points. But, you know, whatever. You know, I'm losing, obviously, anyway. It doesn't make any difference. Whatever. All right, we'll put that right there.
Would you like some cheese?
And now I have to discard all of this, which also really, really sucks.
Yay, let's see what she puts out. Surprises, surprises.
Yeah, pick up all my
Holy
stuff,
crap,
please.
That's a lot of elves.
Pick up all my stuff that I'm discarding.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I could have played the elves.
Just keep the camera going. I'm taking this orc. And now it's your turn.
All right.
So it's right back at you.
I'm going to pick this merfolk up because I want to do merfolk still.
And just keep the camera going because I'm just going to play that one orc.
Oh, okay.
Just so that I can basically put another marker right here. So,
okay.
All right. And then it's your turn again.
And then I'll pick up this elf because it matches my merfolk. So there we go. At least I get to do that. I'm happy.
And I'll grab my Minotaur. Minotaur. Minotaur.
Let's not take any chances. Let's play these babies.
Okay. So that'll move you 2 up on here.
Yep.
That does allow you to place a marker out. Even though you did not get to place a marker out for
Yeah.
playing the band.
I don't get to place a marker out for the band, but I do get to place a free one, and I'm trying to decide. I could go here.
Yeah.
Here.
You should try here, man. That's a heated...
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a contest.
Oh, wait. I think I should go here because I don't have anything yet.
Now, what would happen at the end of age 2 if she doesn't at least put one marker here, which I was going to keep building to try to push her away and make this difficult, I would actually get both of these points. So I'd get 16 points for owning this if she didn't put at least a marker there.
Now, let me make sure I'm happy with this decision because I also wanted to go here. Which, I mean, I don't know. It's basically the same deal either way. Well, no, that's going to take 2 more cards to place here.
It would have taken the same really there, to be honest. It would still take you 3 there.
It would take me 5 cards.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
Here.
You're right. Well, go there then.
All right, I'll go here because we're in the first age still. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'll take this other elf.
Stop taking the elves.
Taking all the elves. Okay, all the elves. They all belong to me. Come to me, elves.
Should I take the elf just to keep it from him?
Take the elf.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's not. I take it you showed me, huh? Okay.
There's not really anything I can do, is there? So I'll just draw a dragon.
Uh-oh.
I keep waiting to get 2 dragons in a row.
I've had that happen.
So here we go.
So I am going to just play a single orc again for no other purpose than to get one of my markers onto my orc board. I'm only missing my green. Wow, I have never filled this up in a single age. This is like insanely crazy to put 5 on in one age. I honestly, guys, this has been the most absolute lucky game I have ever played.
We've never had a game this lopsided.
No, this is insane.
Okay, looking at my cards. Looking at these cards and the board. What are the chances that I'm going to get enough cards to be able to place anything? So I think I'm just going to play this by itself because there's no way.
There's only 8 cards left. That means 1 out of those 8, though, is a dragon.
There's no way I'm going to get enough cards to place anything on the board, so I'm just going to go ahead and
say that was probably a good idea, to be honest.
See, I mean, it was another elf,
no,
I
think you're fine. I agree exactly.
You know, plus I had orange, which I could have gone for the orange elf, but I don't know. Then I'd have to draw, and I could draw a dragon, and it'd be all over.
Because as soon as that 3rd dragon is drawn, guys, this age is done. So, I mean, it could happen right now, which it did not.
Which it did not. I don't even know what the point is anymore.
Well, you could try to collect the elves.
What is the point? I could. I could, but then once I start collecting them, you'll probably just take them away from me.
How am I going to take your elves away when they're in your hand?
But then again, you're probably trying to get a green orc.
Yes, there is a green orc.
There is a green orc?
One of these cards is a green orc, and that is what I am going for.
Tim is good at counting cards. He knows there's a green orc.
Okay, just so you guys know, something I did not explain is that for every family, there's 2 of each of the colors. So there's a total of 12 cards, and there's a total of 6 lands, and for each family, 2 of the cards will match each one of the lands. So
you know for a fact that there is
a green orc in here, and I have been searching for him.
Here's the question. Oh, then, do I collect the elves, or do I try to end it? I'm going to try to end it. Oh.
You got my green orc, didn't you?
Not exactly.
I just want that orc. Stupid game. This game's stupid. You drew an elf, didn't you?
Now here's the question. Do I play this now? Or do I try to get 2 cards and place there? I mean...
Oh, you got the blue orc.
It's only worth 2 points at the end of the game, though.
This area? Oh, yeah. That's not worth it. Yeah, I would play the blue orc if you have it, just because you get to
Well, wait. It would be worth 2 at the end of the game. 3 points at the end of the game if I were to get another blue card.
What are the chances you're going to get a second blue card?
It's not very high.
No, but that just gave you 3 points right there by doing
Woohoo! That. I love this orc board.
Carmen's gonna hate me. Green orc! Yeah! Best game ever! Carmen pointed it out.
Yeah.
I actually had 2 green cards, so I didn't have to discard the Minotaur.
No.
So actually, it gave me a point. So
I gave you a point.
Yes, you did. So thank you.
Helpfulness. All right, I'm gonna draw this
And
card.
hopefully you'll get something you need now because of that.
And, I mean,
I have
sure,
never filled up my orc board in a single age. That's amazing.
I could use this card, I suppose, but
Let's
yeah.
hope I don't draw a dragon, right?
The next card's probably a dragon.
I could use that card, which makes me think it is an orc. So, because she was so nice to make sure she pointed that out, which she did not have to do, I will be nice to her and I'll draw the red Minotaur. Just to give her
Start
a
collecting elves.
I wanted a red Minotaur. I'm okay with this. I've made my decision.
We are being pretty funny with our orcs. We don't normally do this, but there we go. And another single card.
I had a feeling that's what you had when you said I can use this. I was like, there's really nothing you could use right now. So,
you know what's funny is that I could just kind of, little sleight of hand. Oh, look, I have a set of 3.
Yeah, me too. And look, I made a set of 4.
Here, I'm running out of room over here,
I just gobbled them all up here just so that you can still see the names, but I know all these are just singles. So, all right, well, let's see if I would have drawn the dragon. No, I would not have. That's rather interesting.
Nice.
He must be... Good Lord, we have never... Go ahead. What you going to do? Because, I mean, it just... There he is. Wow, I was about to say, I don't think we have ever gotten
draw?
another red one.
It was of course. Of course,
A horse. I know. Okay, so here's what happens. We're first going to go through and score the lands. Then we'll score our individual stuff. We'll score the mer board. And we'll also score our orcs if we decide to.
Okay.
All right, so both of us tied here in this land. Both of us will split 2, so we each get 1 point. I am in the lead here in this land, so I will gain an additional 4 points. I am in the lead here. Get used to hearing that, okay?
Yeah.
I am in the lead here, so I will score an additional 6. This game was over before it started. I am in the lead here. I will score a big 0 points.
Oh, sorry.
I'm more than happy to take 2 points if you want to give them to me.
All right.
We are tied. We both get 1.
Yay.
I get 8. Carmen, we have never, ever, not once had a game that bad in the first stage. I mean, this is... Guys, I swear, we have never had this happen. And this is all a lot of the fact I just drew like an absolute beast.
Okay.
All right. If we both want, we can wipe our orc board. I might as well. Mine's full.
I am going to do that.
So that gives me an additional 20 points.
That gave me 10 points, which is not shabby.
So...
Because I could probably do that again and get another 10 points in the next stage. So that's why I think it's a good idea. And I could do it again
as well and get another 20.
Oh, shush.
Now, we score our sets. Single cards just go away. They score you nothing. So, unless it was a dwarf. Technically, a dwarf would. Okay. All right, so now we basically just look at this little chart. Depending on the size of our band, we will score victory points. And remember, dwarfs, if they're a leader, they actually give you a +1 of that. So this here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dwarfs. So this is actually a set of 6 dwarfs. I'm sorry, it's a set of 5 dwarfs because it's 4. I'm having a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be a set of 5, So that's 20, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 more points. Wow, I am on fire. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll see what Carmen ends up getting. Okay.
What do you get for lapping the board? Something.
An attaboy or something. Okay. Now, at the end of age 1, because I am in the head of the Mer track as well, I get 1 additional point. Okay. So now what we do is we play a second age, which hopefully this will be the age where Carmen turns the tide and starts making a comeback.
I'm going to have to do some Mojo Jojo
something, man. So what we do is we take all the cards, we shuffle them back up, we get the dragon cards back in, and when we come back, we'll be all ready to go, and Carmen will be first player.
Look what I have. It's our favorite.
We got an orc? Is that what it is?
I have 4 left to go up on the merfolk board. That was the first thing I looked at because I want to be able to put that free. I want that. I am going to take this elf right here. Ta-da!
Okay. I think I'll let her do the elf thing. Do the elf.
I'm going to do the elf thing. Alright, I'm thinking I'm gonna try. We'll see. Wait, I forgot to do my mojo stuff.
You need me to draw for you? Your mojo's more like a hex. Watch me curse the deck as I draw.
Yeah, that didn't work out either. I'll have you draw for me next time.
Can't figure out why you took one elf, but you didn't take the other one. That was kind of weird. I'll take this.
Maybe dwarf. I wanted the color and not the race.
You're so sly.
Of course, it's probably not going to work out for me, so I'll end up wanting that eventually because, yeah, see my, look at my nice...
Forgot. You should have let me draw for you.
Look at my nice rainbow I got going here.
I believe in KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. We're going to take this elf.
The sad thing is that I usually like set collecting games. This one I don't like so much.
You should let me draw for you. I'm telling you.
Okay, you draw for me.
Carmen, I have the gift. I'm telling you I have the gift.
Gotta think about the card that I need. And guys, this is the card that I need. I want to match both of these things. Do you get it? Do you get that? Okay, let's see what I get.
Is this the card you're looking for?
No. I really thought it was gonna work. I really did.
I got your
I'm superstitious.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't work every time. What can I say? Except for me!
Except for me! Gosh.
God! This game's best.
See, what I really hate is that once I get the card that I want, I'm still going to have to discard a bunch of good stuff for Tim to take. And just like, really? Really?
Really? Really? Everybody watching this is like, this is so unfair.
Seriously? I just
can't even.
I don't know what to do now. I really don't. I mean, I have a couple of different options I'd be happy with, but, you know.
He's got the magic touch. Ooh. And when I draw so much.
Wow.
I showed Carmen what I had, guys, off camera. I was like, you gotta see this.
I'm just gonna sit over here and seethe. Alright. That's what I want, right there.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I hate everything.
I don't know. I don't think I can use this. This sucks.
I don't think it sucks.
Oh, wait. I can use it. I can use it.
Well, you're interrupting my turn. Not like it matters. Look, I'm going to play these 4 elves. So that allows me then to keep my 4 other cards here. Mm-hmm. And I get to place right.
I'm going to draw one more time because I really want a purple card.
Okay.
If I get a purple card, then I don't have to discard after I play my cards. That's the whole dealio there. That's why I want it.
I will bless you with a red.
That's not cool, man.
Red card. Is it red?
No. All this stuff that I'm going to have to discard that matches, but it's just exactly, you know...
Just not quite.
Right short of what I need.
I don't know why you find this game so hard. I mean, I draw, I get what I need, and then I put there. I gotta show you, Carmen. Another dwarf! I mean... It is. This game's so easy.
You should keep going so you can have a set of 6.
No. You have to draw the garbage now, and then I draw what I need. That's how this works.
Oh, maybe this will break it then because I'm not going to draw this time.
I don't have to let you draw because now I get to play all 5 of these, and they count as a band of 6. So I don't need to do anything other than play my cards next turn. Best game ever.
I guess I'll just play these. I don't know. I'm thinking I should play those because if I don't play those, then something bad's gonna happen.
All the bad stuff.
There we go.
3 orcs, huh? That's not what I expected at all.
Yeah, well, I see. I couldn't get any more purples. I couldn't get any more elves. And I couldn't get the right color of merfolk. So you know what?
Whatever, right?
I'll just discard all this. Wow. Have fun. Take all the merfolk from me, please, again, because that would be nice.
Holy crap! You got good stuff.
I got good stuff, but I couldn't use it for anything.
Well, you can get it right back in your hand, right?
Hopefully. You'll take it. All right. And then if you don't take it, then it's just out of pity, and so it doesn't even count.
Look,
so.
I'm just playing my band of dwarfs, okay? So make your decision on what you want, all right? Everybody knows what I'm doing. I will place up there in the land of red, I think. So, with my band of dwarfs.
All right, I took that. So now
what did you end up taking?
Green merfolk.
All right. So it's my turn now?
Yeah, the Minotaur would have been a nice idea, too. Whatever.
She's going for the merfolk, eh? Okay, me too. I'll go for merfolk, too.
Not cool, man.
And, you know, if I wanted more merfolk, I should just draw. And I'll draw all the merfolk that I need, most likely.
Or the color, so you can play
most likely. Best game ever!
I'm just going to set the deck on fire.
Don't set my game on fire, please.
I'm going to glare at it and make it, like, catch on fire.
Don't do that. Just another day.
Let's see what I get. Yeah, exactly what I don't need and helps me at nothing at all. It just, wow.
I don't know why this game's so hard. You say you want something, you focus on it, and you get it. Now see, I didn't want that. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
I feel like I should change my strategy and just stick to only taking cards from here, because then I know what I'm getting. And see, I really should have.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I think I will go for this one.
Making a play on the orange, are we? I'll take this up.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, you might be going for Minotaurs now that I think about it. Either play. I think you're going a Minotaur route. Okay. God, I'm starting to feel like Carmen.
I'm getting carpal tunnel from holding the camera. Why don't you discard some Minotaurs for me?
Sure.
That would be
I'll
helpful.
discard all my Minotaurs on my next turn.
Great.
Ah, sucker. I don't have any Minotaurs.
You fooled me.
Fooled you!
And now it's going to become a problem because I have too many cards.
Yay.
I swear I hate this game. I hate it so much.
You do not. You really had fun with this up till this game.
This is the first game that I haven't enjoyed. The others I really liked.
Are you at 10 cards now?
I'm at 9 cards. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm just going to play these. So, I'm going to play these 4. Nope. I'm going to wait. I'm going to see if I get lucky. Draw more. Yeah. Okay. You got 10, don't you?
No.
Really? You only got 9?
I have 9 cards, and actually, yes, it is possible. I thought it was already impossible to get what I wanted. But it is possible if I draw what I want right now.
I do believe in fairies. I do. I do. I can already tell by your face it did not happen.
It did not happen. So now I'm going to decide what I'm going to play. That isn't what I wanted to play.
Wow. So here's the thing. I know she has the play on her next turn. So I could get a jump on the middle cards here if I go ahead and play this turn. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to play these. Merfolk. We are going to make the gray one right here, the top one. That'll allow me to place here. And then I also get to move up 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. I passed another marker. So now I get to place anywhere on the board, and hopefully I screwed her up by placing on the orange.
Orange is what I was going for, so thanks.
Well, you're welcome.
Really, nothing's gonna help me. It's impossible. Nothing is gonna help me. I only have 3 of those. Now I don't have enough of these to make any difference because he placed on the orange, which is what I was going for, so those are out. I think I'm just gonna play these for now because I'm gonna make the elf the leader, and that way I get to keep 3 cards and I get 3 points for playing. At least I'm getting some kind of points instead of nothing and more nothing, you know? So there we go. I'm gonna play those. I'm gonna keep these 3. Let's see. I will keep...
I don't know why you think this game's hard.
Let's see, guys. What else should I keep? I don't know. Like, nothing's gonna help me because everything...
Do you know what I would have done
They're
then?
stacked up so high that I can't...
If nothing's gonna help you, you know what you should have done? Make the orc your top one so you can at least place on your orc board.
No.
Alright.
I'm just trying to decide which one of these to keep. I will keep that one. Alright, so I kept 3 of my cards. The rest get discarded. Have fun taking everything.
All your stuff.
Whatever.
All your stuff. I think I want to take this orange minotaur.
Alright, let me just keep the camera on because I'm just going to take this
Dwarf? Okay. I want the blue minotaur.
Alright, and I'm just going to take the elf.
I'm going to take the gray minotaur.
You can give me the camera now.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going for this little set here, so I'm going to grab this elf. I had to think about it, whether I wanted to grab this or go ahead and play them, because I could play them right now. But there we go.
You must be going for purples, I guess. Well, I do not need to... I guess I could grab him if I wanted to, just for the hey-hey. But, of course, I always draw exactly what I need. So, that's why I draw people, right? This game's easy.
Okay, now I'm going to play these, and guess what, Tim? Look at that.
I needed at least 5 minotaurs to make 5 minotaur soup. Thank you.
So, here's my little dealio. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get to place anywhere on the board.
Anywhere on the
Plus,
board.
you get to place here, which
It makes no difference.
No difference on that, really. Yeah.
Okay, and anywhere.
So now here's the gamble. Where are you gonna go?
Right, because here would be at least tie us up.
Yeah. So we both get 4 points apiece there.
And here is what I was already going for, and it's still possible. It's highly improbable.
It could happen though.
But it would only tie us up.
Well, yeah, but you're still looking at three more points here than you would over there.
Compared to here,
which
right?
you still have the capacity to even still place here too. So
possibly, if I get lucky, I could. If I get lucky, I could place here and here still,
and that would be amazing, right?
And then let me see you. You could still
me 5.
do it.
Yeah,
that
but
sucks.
You know what I'm taking on my next turn, which means you're probably going to take one of those merfolk. So, I mean, obviously, I'm taking the Minotaur. So,
okay.
And now it's your turn. So.
And I guess I'll take this.
And why wouldn't you? Yeah. And now you could focus on grays, which means then you could try to create a string of gray merfolk.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to take the camera from you if you don't mind.
All right.
So here's the question. Do I try to hold out and try to get my 6th Minotaur, or do I go ahead and just play him? The 6 would give me that, bonus points, because you figure it would go from 10 to 15 points. I think it's worth trying to play a more... You don't have any Minotaurs over there, right? Yes, you do. You've got 1.
Yeah, I only have 1.
I have none. I have no... So that means there are... I've got 5, 6... There's 6 more in the deck. So it's worth, I think, the gamble to try to wait and pull out that... that's 5 points. Why just throw that away?
Mm-hmm. It's worth it to you because you usually draw what you want. Me, I don't go for the gamble anymore because it never works. But, it is a good gamble.
It all depends on how long it takes. I mean, it could be the bottom, or it could be this one.
Seriously. So now I wonder if I should go with this, which you know, could possibly help me, or should I draw? I mean, because, I mean...
Well, for merfolk, if you're going to try to make merfolk, I've already got 4... how many you got played? 1?
Just 1.
So that'd be 5, 6. You got 1 in your hand. That's 7. There's 5 more in the deck.
Of course, I didn't draw merfolk.
No, but hopefully you drew gray. All right. I'll play all my minotaurs. So I will make the red one the leader. And I will place up here in the red.
Oh, man.
Make that a little bit more difficult for her to try to do anything.
Or impossible, you know.
I would have loved to have gone here, but I would need 8.
Yeah.
And it's impossible. Even 6 minotaurs can't do it. Well, 7 minotaurs could, though, technically. Which I could have waited and tried to get, but I don't see trying to do that. So, all right, so that does force me to discard my orc. And it will be Carmen's turn.
Taking that orc and doing the orc thing is really tempting.
Doing the orc thing. Do the orc thing. Do the orc thing.
I don't know, man. I should have taken the orc, because obviously it would help me at least, you know, more than that piece of crap card.
I'm going to take this green merfolk. See if I can't make a string of green. And try to see if I can't get that last token on there.
See, here's the thing. I feel like I might actually have a strategy if I start going for orcs. But all I'm going for right now is trying to tie that up. Is it even worth it?
7 points. If you try to go for orcs, you could get up to possibly 20. Would it be? So.
Okay, it would be a 3-point. I would get 3 more points. You would get 3 less points. So it's a 6-point swing, right?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Okay, I'll take it, I guess.
Okay.
The chances of me getting anything helpful are getting slimmer and slimmer because I'm so diversified. I don't even know, man. I'm going to take this orc. I'm going to play it.
You going to do it,
We'll see what happens.
Well, I'm just going to play this orc. An orange orc. I'll throw that back out just so I can place on my orc board. Now, the one thing about this is, I mean, it says, place a marker on the matching space of the orc board. Now, when you read the description, it says may. So the whole thing is that we do believe that you could still place onto here regardless if you could place out here. So it does not say that you have to, whereas some of the factions say as long as you have placed out here, you can do something. So we do believe we're playing that correctly.
I guess I'll take this. I guess now. I mean, that does actually help me, but the problem is now I've got these orcs that are doing nothing. If I play these, I'm gonna have to discard these, and if I play these, I have to discard these. This game is lovely.
For me, I could use more orcs.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an orc.
I know exactly what card I want. Let's see. Well, that's dragon.
Wow, that was early.
Oh my!
Did you get it?
My luck has just changed. Look at that! I'm gonna start humming every time I take a card now.
Another dragon. Uh-oh. If I draw a third dragon, that's game.
If you drew a third dragon,
you probably would have flipped the table on
would definitely be flipped. Yes, if a dragon was drawn right before I get a chance to play these that I finally got in my hand, I would be so upset.
Hawkman!
Exactly. So I'm gonna play my merfolk.
Oh, wow, you did it. Very well.
Which means I get to place here. Take that. I just took 1 point away from you.
You showed me.
That's right. Oh, and then
so 1, 2, 3, 4. So where you want to
to place.
Boom! You did it. Good job. You actually accomplished that. That was actually a big deal. So what do you got to discard?
Nothing. You get nothing.
Nothing.
I don't have these orcs at all. I'm just gonna kind of like just drop them.
Well, you've dropped. You say that, But you guys don't understand my wife. There are so many times we've played games where she drops stuff on the floor and she doesn't remember that she did. And then after the video's over, we look and we're like, why'd you drop that on the floor?
Yeah, I might have won the game if I hadn't dropped my stuff.
We've been there before, yes. Okay, I think I'll just take a blue orc. How's that sound?
Bad.
Bad. Bad.
Oakley dokley. I'll take this gray orc.
Just keep the camera going.
Play the orc game.
Yeah, just keep it going. So I'm going to play the blue orc, discard those 2 minotaurs.
Ooh,
just so I can place on my little blue token right here. So, go ahead.
Alright. Boom. And boom.
Same thing, huh?
Same thing. Okay.
Okay. I will draw.
It's hard to believe the 3rd dragon could pop up at any time.
Yeah, I know.
Look at all
That's
those cards we got left.
Yeah, remember but the last stage we played, remember it was like the second to the last. So yeah, you just never know.
And let's see if I get an orc. That's not an orc.
You're not an orc. Are we just playing the orc game?
Yes.
To see who can draw an orc?
Orcs are fun.
Orcs are fun. I bet you they're awesome at parties.
This camera's taking forever to load every time we press record, and it's really getting on my nerves.
Stupid. Everything's getting on your nerves.
Yeah, but my hand's getting shaky, my thumb hurts, I'm just like, I'm over this, dude. Okay, I could get something that will help me, or, you know, that.
I could try to do stuff.
No stuff for you.
I can do stuff, but I can.
Oh, there's actually a couple of things I could do with the cards out here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just looking at.
I'll take that.
Okay, and I will take you.
Just keep it on. I'll just take this one, because if you take it, I'll get mad, so as well.
Well, I was just gonna... I think I'll just play my elves, so...
Okay.
I don't think there's any place I can... There's no place I can place on, but anyways, it's for points, basically. So, and I get to keep that card, so... Are you just taking that one, or...?
No, I'm gonna draw.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what I get. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't help me.
Ooh, oh, no.
I was going to. I don't know.
No, not at all. Gonna draw. Gonna draw. Gonna draw you.
Every time you play, you have to discard. I hate that. So I'm going to play these. I move up 3 on the merfolk board.
1, 2, 3.
Because now I'm beating you.
You are. It's a 2-point swing. I'll take that green one then. How's that?
Swing. Bada, 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 bada. Swing. Orc. Merfolk.
Dragon?
Yeah, that wasn't any of those.
Okay.
This is dragging out. Alright. Let's see if I can get orc or merfolk this time. That's not what I wanted.
Something tells me this is going to end before either one of us gets what we want.
No. Hey guys. Hey, what is he collecting over there?
They're not going to tell you.
Okay. There's like not much of anything left in the deck, so just can't really count on getting anything that I want, really. Now, if I play this, I gotta discard the rest of my cards, and then Tim's probably gonna get what he wants. Oh well, I'll play that so I can put another marker on my orc board.
Orc board!
Here you go, hun.
We'll see if there's something I want.
I'm sure there is.
We'll find out.
Pretty sure.
Yep. I want you. I want you so bad.
it's a dragon.
You hope.
Oh my god.
Is it? You were so lucky. Let me show you real quick. I had enough merfolk. I was going to do 5, and I was going to be able to place a marker, and then I was going to place here in the orange.
And you were going to take that.
Yeah.
Oh,
plus, it would have been a set of 5, so that worked out very well for you.
Oh, well, I probably still lost. Still, like, I'm probably going to make it.
Oh, no, that doesn't make a lick of difference.
Let's see how this turned out.
Well, why don't you go ahead and start adding up, show them how you add up all your points, and then, so let's go around the land real fast, okay?
Okay.
So, it's a total of 14 we split, so 7 apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 7 for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm in the lead here, so I get 4 and you get 2. I'm in the lead here, so I get 8 and you get 6. We both get 1 point for this one. I get 6, you get 2. Hey, you made it around the board. And we both get 8. Alright, so now you want to wipe your orc board. I will get 3 points for that.
I get 6 points.
Okay.
I got more points for orcs.
You are also going to get more points on this than me. You get 3 and I get 1.
I get 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we basically just add up our sets, and that would be it. So go ahead and add up your sets.
So that's... Yeah, 3. And another 3. So look, I won.
I had... You're not done, are you?
I'm done.
Holy crap, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. What did I end up having then? So that goes to 60, so 120, 157 is what I ended up with to your 83. No. 60, it'd be 103.
103.
Wow. We have never had one that lopsided. All right, well, why don't we get into our concluding thoughts of the game? Well, what more can I say? This game was amazing, right? Look, man, I promise you guys, we have never had a game like that. I mean, I don't know which gaming god I made a sacrifice to at some point in the day to bless me so heavily in favor of getting whatever card I practically...
Well, we showed you how the luck of the draw can affect the game.
Well, let's talk about the game we just did play. We'll go into the review like we always do. I mean, this was so lopsided because, honest to God, hon, I didn't feel like I was challenged in the slightest throughout this entire game. And everybody watching was probably just like, this is the stupidest game I've ever seen because if I needed a merfolk, I drew a merfolk. If I needed, what else did we play with?
Dwarfs?
A dwarf. Then I drew a dwarf. I mean... It just wasn't even a challenge for me. While you're going through a rainbow of different varieties of races, I'm getting exactly the same color and the exact same race that I would need to be able to win the game.
That was really frustrating. That was a frustrating game.
How many points did I score? 820?
I have no idea at this point. Full disclosure, after this game, I made Tim play until I won.
So we played 4 more times!
We played 4 more games. Now... That tells you
something, mixing up the races and thinking maybe she'll make a magical combination. Which I am literally like 10:30 last night, just sitting here like I'm so tired, and she wins, and I thought, man, yes,
finally, now I can go to bed
for the first time ever in my game playing experience. She wore me out of a game. I was spent, yet she was like, play it again.
We played it a few times before we filmed it, and then obviously we played it after we filmed it. So that tells you something, you know. I really enjoyed the game a lot before we filmed it, and I was like, oh no, this just kind of ruined it. What happened? And so I just wanted to keep playing. And I tell you what, what's really amazing about this game, and I'm sorry to throw out buzzwords, but I really love this game. I like set collecting, and it is primarily a set collecting game. It is not primarily area control. That's like a side option. You know, it's another way for you to get points, which is pretty cool because it makes the set collecting more interesting. But the fact that there are 12 different races, really, it changes up the game every time you play. You have to have a different strategy each time. So it really keeps it challenging and interesting.
I think so too. And that's what I think I enjoy so much. Now, you could say like the dwarves and the halflings, they're almost, you know, very similar. You could say like, well, that'd be probably the only two I'd really say are the closest. But what's really cool is like, the only one that we found in a two-player game that didn't work very well were the trolls, because the trolls, whenever you use them as the leader, you get a token, depending on the size of the band that you played. So if I played like a band of 6 and the troll was the leader, I could get the 6 token. What that would do then is it would break tiebreaker lands, and it would be in my favor instead of hers. So we found in a two-player game, that felt a little bit broken. Yeah. Outside of that, though, all of the other tribes felt very balanced and very unique in their own way outside of the dwarfs and the halflings. Now, they felt very close.
The elves and what's the other one? The
wizards. The wizards and the elves are very similar in the fact that the wizards, whenever you play a band, so like if you play a band of say like 4 cards and with the wizard leader, then you discard your hand, but then you get to draw 4 cards from the top of the deck.
Sweet.
You don't get to take from the cards you just discard or anything, but you do get to draw. Now what they do though is that they kind of push that clock a little faster because you're going to be getting the dragon cards a little quicker.
It makes the game go a little faster.
Yeah, but it also I think opens up to where those face up cards, there's more of those typically that are available.
Now, and then the elves, they allow you to keep the as many elf cards as you played, you get to keep that many in your hand.
Yeah.
And so that gets really frustrating.
And that's more of a conservative, they're more of a conservative race because they let you keep, as much as you can, whereas as the wizards are more, they're just out there where they let you make more.
It gets frustrating if your opponent plays elves because you're waiting, you're like, oh yes, they're going to play, that means I get all their discards. Nope, I'm keeping them.
And what's neat is like the wing folk, they act like a wild. So just because you played like a blue wing folk, it doesn't matter. As long as he's the leader, you could place in any kingdom you like.
But there is a limit to that. You have to still match the number.
Band. Yeah.
Right.
Which is really kind of cool and unique given the fact that, you would think that they would have that freedom of being able to fly around and go wherever they want. The giants, they move back and forth with that token. They're probably, I think, the most boring.
I think it's kind of fun.
In a two-player,
away from your opponent.
Well, yeah. I think in a two-player, though, the Minotaur is probably one of my favorites because he does give you that +1 ability to your bands. And in a two-player game specifically because only in the two-player do you have to count everybody's token that's in the land, whereas if I play with more players, you only have to count your individuals.
Your own. So two-player, that really adds a challenge. But I would imagine, of course, it's more challenging with more players because the cards are spread out more. In a set collecting game, that's pretty big.
The centaurs are cool too because what the centaurs allow you to do is that whenever you play a band with the centaur as the leader, you can immediately play a second band. Yeah. So in one of our games, in fact, I think it was the first game when I was teaching you, I played a set of centaurs, which then allowed me to immediately play a set of merfolk. I moved up on the merfolk track, which then immediately allowed me to, I placed with the centaurs, I placed with the merfolk, moved up on their track, and then I got to place with the merfolk again. So 3 tokens placed in one time.
Now, you would think that's overpowered, which at first I thought it seemed like it, but the dwarves allow you to score for 6 cards when you only have 5.
Yeah. That's a 5 points and that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I did that twice in one game, and Tim just wasn't able to catch up after that.
That was our
many points from
60th game. She finally won.
And the halflings, you wouldn't think were that powerful, but you can get sets of 6 of halflings really easily.
Yeah, that's something I didn't say though, is because there's twice as many halflings in their deck. So there's 24 halflings, whereas all the other tribes have just 12.
Yeah, so it makes it easier for you to get the points for the set collecting. So really, most of them are very balanced. The only one I have a problem with is the trolls. And
I think that's only in the two-player game.
I think that's only in the two-player because what happens is if you have the token, the troll token, that's higher than your opponent, is that it breaks every single tie on the board with just that one. Now, if you had to spend it,
Right.
then that would be different. Then, okay, well, you spent yours on this tie, I'm going to spend mine on this tie. Or if you could only choose one tie to break with your troll tokens, you know, something like that, I think would balance it out. But the fact that you could have 3 or 4 ties on the board and win every single one of them with just one token is kind of really ridiculous.
She's really sour over the fact I got a lot of the troll tokens, guys.
You know, it also makes it hard because you get the 6. What if I could have gotten the 6, but it's gone now? So
yeah,
I only
so
get
now
the
you're
5.
stuck with the 5.
Yeah.
Now you have to acquire 2 tokens now.
Right.
Which means you have to play 2 bands now with the troll leader just for the sake of trying to break the ties.
And then you could always just... you could do it again, and then you have a 6 and a 1, and you know, it just...
Yeah, the trolls are a little bit goofy. They're probably the worst race out of the
For a 2-player. I mean, I'm sure that it works differently when you have more than 2 players, because you're not going to break every single tie on the, you know, board.
Possibly. Overall, I think it's... orcs are her favorite, because she gets placed on the little board.
Orcs are my favorite. I love the little sideboard where you get to place your colors. And the merfolk board's really... it's not my favorite, but it's... something that I prefer to keep in the game. You know, obviously you don't have to. It really adds a lot to the game that you've got these little side things you can do.
You know what I'd like, though? I wish as a favor that they would reprint this and actually make it look good. Because, I mean, this is probably the most boring game. I actually passed on this game when I first saw it just because it looks absolutely horrendously boring. Your board looks boring. The cards look boring. The artwork is good, don't get me wrong. But everything about this game looks absolutely horrendously boring. It's too bad they didn't put a little bit more into it to try to make it a little bit more visually appealing.
It doesn't bother me. I've played some...
No, because you like it so much now.
Well, but I've played some European games that are really, really, really boring. I mean, this isn't as bad as some of the other ones, I don't think.
Like Trojan? That'd be an absolutely boring looking board. I agree with that.
The cards, I feel, have enough interesting artwork that it kind of makes up for the fact that your board's really boring.
I think that's the only real appeal is that the artwork on the cards is really cool looking, but the board is absolutely so... so I was thinking, I mean, look, and just how easily expandable this game would be, too. I mean, you could just come out with a new 6-faction deck and, you know, 6 new creature combinations, and bam, you know, you could just keep this game going.
Board, so it's not as boring.
Well, I mean, you could come out with dragons. I mean, you could come out with ints. I mean, you could come out with all kinds of cool... Fairies. Unicorn people. The dreaded
sharks that walk on land
with lasers on their heads. All these things. All right, guys. We hope you. This is definitely, in my opinion,
this is going into my top games of the year. I'm going to say that before he gets a chance to.
We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.